Been a very lovely bit of rest, Dr. Harima. Okay, I will go back to my bed. Fair enough. Let's think it over. I get a new think. Oh wait, I thought it was like a reflection summary piece. I should get some sleep, like they did in the first game, where he reflected on everything that happened. Mr. Inaba, it's time to rise and shine. Ahoy, is that you? Yes, sir. Good morning to you. Oh, just as promised. And Dr. Harima. Dr. Harima got up early to do a checkup of my mother. Ah, yes, that's right. You're the last person to wake up, Mr. Inaba. Would you please join us in the dining room? Breakfast is already ready. Of course, I'll be right there. Oh, good. Nothing bad happened. Ah, Mr. Inaba, you're late, sleepyhead. It may have been this time, but need I remind you that who the one usually running late is between us? But I won't do that again. At least not under this roof. Ahoy here woke me up nice and early. I'm happy I could be of some help. We appreciate your hard work, Ahoy. Look at these children and their manners. Unlike a certain someone I know. You could learn from their example, Harimura. I'm already more than useful, though. Oh my, everyone's here already. I apologize for keeping you all waiting. Now that everyone is present, we will bring today's breakfast. Breakfast. Whoa, I like waking up to this every morning. Impressive indeed. If I woke up with this every morning, I would pack on a few pounds in no time. Oh man, I can imagine what you would look like with such an old man with a big old pot belly. It's back. Oh, my cheek. Good. I'm so glad. There's a new updated cheek pinching. I'm honestly glad. To think of it, it was mentioned earlier that Mr. Sakaki always ate in his own room, where his meal portions decide as well. No, sir. I had to prepare a meal made specifically for Master Rindo. When Sasboto and I would bring his meals, the master would tell me what he'd like done throughout the day as well, and instruct me on tasks he'd like accomplished. After the master was finished with his meal, I'd return to his room to bring back the dishes and wash them. Each and every time he'd manage to break at least one plate. I'm terribly sorry about that, sir. I have been improving. At least I have been breaking less plates lately. I think the thing is that you shouldn't be breaking any plates at all. Mr. Ishihara is a fine example of being a veteran in his line of work. Now then, shall we eat? Ishihara, my man, your food is crazy good. Thank you for your kind words, sir. You seem to be in an oddly cheerful mood, Natsume. Really? You can tell, Akane? Well, you are right on the money, then. I'm in a hella good mood today. Yeah, follow me on twitch.tv/Natsume. Ew. At least say it without that disgusting, smarmy grin on your face. Makes me want to smack it. You got quite a mouth on you, sister. You want to go over here and say that again slowly to my face? I will snap your fucking dog collar right off your neck. Maybe you should be the one to shut your mouth, Natsume. Sakura's quiet. Sakura, is something the matter? You've hardly touched your food. Oh, I'm just not that hungry right now. Eh? That ain't good, Sakura. I don't like seeing my baby sister get hungry. You gotta eat. Alright. I'm concerned. Don't eat that. I can't really blame her for not eating. Your father did just pass away yesterday, and now she's the sole heiress to her family's legacy. You're right, Aimura. What is strange to me is that everyone else here is able to eat just fine, despite the recent tragedy. Looks to be the point that, she's the one who legitimately cared about her parents. Everyone else cares about the business or the money or being the heir to the family. Oh boy, I'm stuffed. I hope you don't get an upset stomach from eating too much. Thank you, Doctor. Oh, thanks for your concern, Dr. Harriman. Now then, what's on the plate for today? Well, there is yet more than needs a proper critical eye, so we should go over everything once more. Mr. Inaba, Miss Arimura, Dr. Harriman. Ishihara? Can we help you with something, Mr. Ishihara? I want to inform you that we will be taking food to everyone's rooms for lunch. It'll be the same as this morning, sandwiches. I hope you look forward to it. Oh, thank you! Please let me know if you need help with anything. Thank you, Mr. Ishihara. I have things that require my attention. I must take my leave. Now let's start conducting the investigation. Oh, Mr. Inaba, could I have a moment with you? Yes, of course. How may I help you, ma'am? Actually, could you three come to my room? I have something I need to show you. Understood. Thank you, I truly appreciate it. I wonder what it could be. I wonder if it's related to the case. It has to be. Let's head there as soon as we can. Can we go places, or can we explore? Okay, got our first objective for the day. God, this is so charming. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is literally our recap now. Midday. Yep. Then did our investigation, alibis. We did learn about the car accident from Akane, which ties right to her, ties right to finding Rindo's medical record. Cranial nerve palsy, which led into the talk of Rindo not actually being able to use his hands and write, so someone is doing so on his behalf. But there's still no indication of that, and no knowledge anyone even knew this was the case. I do wonder if that could actually be Sakura. And something... I don't think Sakura killed him. I think something else went wrong. But... so, I mean, like, I feel like Sakura wouldn't have to kill him, because it feels like, just from the way the family is, and Rindo's own relationship with them, that it would probably be most inclined to give it to the one who seemed to be genuinely the best person. And that was Sakura. Interesting. Okay. So, objective 1 for the 11th. Let's explore. Let's take the elevator up. Joyride. Who's up? Sakura. Sakura is not feeling so well. Where's Aoi? Not here. Hello, Akane. Look, I'm busy here thinking. Don't talk to me. Alright then. Farewell. You're in the bar? Sakaki is here. How's your investigation progressing? It is. Oh, was the breakfast to your liking, sir? Yeah. It was pretty chill. Oh hey, you're alone. Being stuck in this house is so stifling. I wonder what your relation to this whole thing is. Seems like you don't want to be tied down to this place. But your hubby wants this. Of course you're not going to be there. Huh? Hey, did barge into people's rooms unannounced. Why, yes, I do, actually. Thank you. I also enjoy sitting in their beds. Farewell. Where is the young master? Oh, without police supervision. Fine. Find our missing members. There you are. I tried looking for a book that could be of some help with the investigation, but it came up empty. Well, I don't really know what we could do. I do hope things can go back to normal pretty soon. That would be Rebellia. Like my reaction there was just, like the second panel of that, one, Pokemon, Sword and Shield comic. Where it's just, what does that even mean? By the way, I live for Pokemon Sword and Shield memes. Great. Goodness gracious me. I have so many duties to do, way too much to do. I'm gonna be so busy. I'm getting busy. Oh, are you okay? Do you need help? No sign of Oi. Are you hiding under the chandelier? You are not. Okay. Let's go talk to Nadeshiko. Ah, thank you for coming. Please, take a seat on the couch. So what was that thing you wanted to show us, ma'am? It's this letter. A letter? A rather old one from the looks of it. May I read it? By all means. Nadeshiko, I'll never forget for the rest of my life the treatment that I've endured at the hands of your husband, Rindo. That is the reason why I'm intent on exacting revenge against the wretched man you love, the man who wronged me. The sadness, the frustration, and the anger. There's nothing I want more than for you to suffer through those exact same emotions as I have. Did you know that your faithful Rindo had an affair with me? I even got pregnant with his child. That disgusting husband of yours demanded that I get an abortion, but I didn't listen. I gave birth anyway. Whoa! I gave birth to a set of beautiful twins, a boy and a girl. They are the most precious children. They are my children. Even if that detestable man's blood flows through them, I will shower them with all the love I can muster. These children are my responsibility. I will raise them as a single mother, and make sure they never grow up to become the kind of person their father was. Now that you know what kind of monster you are living with, how does it make you feel, Nadeshiko? If you even feel one shred of emotion, then my revenge is fulfilled. Never forget my anguish. Suffer like I did. K. Alba. According to this letter, your husband allegedly had an affair with a Miss K. Alba? Yes, my husband had cheated on me once a long time ago with Miss Alba. I didn't know about it, much less that his mistress gave birth to twins. Until this letter changed that. Miss Alba, his mistress, was actually one of our former housekeepers we had many years ago. One day she just resigned out of the blue. No doubt the result of her affair with my husband was the real cause of her resignation, because I received this letter a few years after she left. And had your husband seen this letter? Yes, he had seen it. About Miss Alba, do you know what she's doing right now? Actually, from what I have heard, she was found dead after her house caught on fire. She was the only casualty. How awful! Wow. What of the twins that were mentioned in her letter? I don't know what happened to them, as I have never met them. I see. The reason why I have brought this all up is because it relates to my initial reasoning for calling you here, Detective Inaba. Remember when I requested for you to take on an infidelity investigation? Well, every night for the past 3 years, my husband has been meeting with someone in secret. I wanted to believe in him, I really truly do. But I have turned a blind eye to this for long enough. I want to know the truth. I have been dealing with anxiety ever since then. So when Dr. Harima had spoken about you too, I knew I had to make the call. Is that so? Rest assured, you can leave this matter up to us, ma'am. As of the investigation up to this point, I am fairly certain your husband was not having another affair. Huh? Are you sure, Mr. Inaba? Ahem, resuming. In the course of my investigation to ascertain the circumstances revolving his death, I have not found any evidence that links him to committing adultery. There we go. Therefore, I have come to the conclusion that it's highly unlikely he's having an affair of anything of the sort. If what you're saying is really true, then my Rindo, oh, thank God. I don't think my heart could take it any more if he did betray me again. Oh, thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, you are a godsend, Mr. Inaba. It was my pleasure, ma'am. For your husband's sake, I will expose his killer without fail. Again, thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. I'll let you hold on to this letter until then. Revenge letter. That seems especially cruel. Okay, Mr. Inaba, I have to ask the burning question. Since when did you figure out about Mr. Sakaki's affair? I wasn't brought up to speed about this. To be honest, I didn't figure anything about. What? Did you just flat out lie to Mrs. Sakaki? I told no lie. I knew that Mr. Sakaki did not commit any adultery the moment Mrs. Sakaki told us that her husband was meeting someone in secret. Oh yeah, I believe Mrs. Sakaki said it started about 3 years ago. What else coincided with that time? It was, that was when Mr. Sakaki was involved in a car accident, which resulted in him having radial nerve palsy where he couldn't use his hands. Good work, they're both catching on. Since Mr. Sakaki couldn't use his hands and didn't want this fact brought to light, he started to train his agent to replicate his handwriting so that they could write on his behalf. To ensure that no one under his roof was aware of his actions, what do you think he did in order to limit his risk of being caught? He'd make sure to do it late at night when no one would notice. Precisely. I cannot declare with 100% certainty, but it's exactly as you've said, but so that is why I gave Mrs. Sakaki that peace of mind. I think that it's for the best. Despite Mrs. Sakaki putting on a brave front, I think this entire ordeal has caused considerable emotional trauma for her. Especially from her revenge letter to the wife of the husband that she cheated with. That seems entirely counterproductive. Unless Rindo was going out of his way to antagonize her. Which I guess the letter did kind of imply that, with antagonizing her into getting an abortion, which is also bad. That's her choice, not yours, Rindo. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's one of the rare times where you can be considerate, Mr. Inaba. What are you saying? I'm always considerate toward the well-being of my clients. I don't know about all that. Why are you making that face at me? This is Mr. Inaba, 2 colors! Don't be absurd. This is just my way of showing appreciation. Appreciation? Like tough love. You know, I believe it's time we return to the investigation. How about we start by waiting on the first floor for the police to arrive? If they come back with some new information that can help us. Wait for the police to arrive at the first floor, okay. By that I mean go bug everyone. Wake up. Oh wait, you're not. That's right, you're downstairs. Whoa. This is not the first floor. Alright, let's... Whoa. Oh, hello. You got here quick. Ah, looks like the police has arrived. Have arrived. Good morning, everybody. Darling. Good morning, honey. Good morning to you too, Inspector Harima. I bet you have some new stuff to tell us. Has there been any new developments, Inspector? Yes, we have the results of Mr. Sakaki's autopsy. His cause of death is ligature neck compression from being strangled with a rope at 11 p.m. on the 9th. We're definitely looking at a murder here. Poor Dr. Harima over there. That's exactly what I said yesterday, honey, and you were getting out of me. Shut up, Muffin! Oh no! That is unfortunate. Well then. Definitely getting a murder here. As we thought. So there were traces of sleeping pills found in his system. Sleeping pills? Not enough to contribute to his death, though. Someone could have used these sleeping pills to render Mr. Sakaki unconscious, then strangled him to death with a rope after. I think the probability is high. We need to find out who had access to sleeping pills. Didn't Azusa give Sasimoto sleeping pills? That's concerning. Looks like it's time to go question everyone again. Good. Please keep me updated. I'll be over at the crime scene. If there are any questions, you know where to find me. Thanks, honey. Will do. Thanks for all your help, Inspector Harima. Alright, who is taking sleeping medication? I think we already know that answer too, but... Am I taking sleeping medication? Are you? Excuse me, I have something I'd like to ask you, Mr. Kurita. Do you take sleep medication? Sleeping medication? Well, I can sleep fine, even without chamomile in my tea. And do you know of anyone who does in this house? No one comes to mind, sir. I see. Thank you for your time. Okay. Azusa? What do you need this time? Well, nice to see you too, buddy. Do you take sleep medication? Sleep medication? No, I don't. And do you know of anyone who does in this house? Yeah, I do. Our housekeeper, Mrs. Sasimoto. She takes sleeping pills. Miss Sasimoto? I see, thank you. Anything else you need, Mr. Great Investigator Inaba? Not at the moment. Okay, if you can think of anything else you need, feel free to ask me. Well, you don't seem like you're in a very good mood. No milk and cookies for you tonight, young man. Sakura! Miss Sakura, do you have a moment? Oh! Is there something I can help you with, Mr. Inaba? There's something I'd like to ask you about. Miss Sakura, do you take sleeping medication? Sleeping medication? Does that help someone that's struggling with sleep? I think that about answers that question, doesn't it? Actually, I'm sorry to change the subject so suddenly, but Mr. Inaba, what's the matter? There's something that I have to show you. Oh, what is it? Better if you take a look at it, if you please. Oh, relinquish your inheritance or your life is forfeit. Well then, this is a death threat. So it's what I thought it was? Yes. Sakura, this is really serious. Someone's threatening to kill you. That's exactly what Shun told me. Who's Shun? Oh my. Sorry. Please, excuse me. I mean, Mr. Ishihara, you see. That's right. We never did learn Mr. Butler's first name. For you to call up that so casually, you two must be pretty close then. Shun and I have known each other since I was in high school. Is that so? Back in the old days, we used to play together all the time. Lately, though, he seems awfully preoccupied and hasn't paid as much attention to me. On top of that, he gets mad when I call him Shun. So I have to constantly remind myself to call him Mr. Ishihara. Sometimes it just slips out, you know? Oh my, oh my. Why would he get mad over a silly thing like that, I wonder? Oh my, you're alright. I too wonder why. Arimura, why are you emulating Miss Sakura? What is this? Is airheadedness suddenly contagious? How could we get so easily derailed from a conversation about a death threat? For now, let's bring this matter to Inspector Harima's attention and get Miss Sakura some police protection. Yes, I agree. That'd be very reassuring. Especially when we have a life at stake here. Oh my, I'll have my own bodyguard again? I haven't had one of those in such a long time. Especially when I don't leave the house much. It's pretty impressive to have a bodyguard whenever you go out. As one would expect from the eldest daughter of the esteemed Sakaki family. Obtain death threat. Okay. New objective. What am I thinking? There's no way a little girl like Aoi would be taking sleeping pills. Mr. Inaba, do you need something? No, actually. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Aoi. Oh yeah! I want to tell you all something. After breakfast this morning, there was a ton of snow outside, so I made a snowman. If you have time, you should really go outside and see Mr. Snowman. He would love to meet my new friends. Okay. But only if we have time. Geez, Mr. Inaba, at least try this out a little enthused for the kid. We'll definitely make some time to check out Mr. Snowman, alright? I would love to meet him. Yay! Thank you so much! That's the supernatural element that's gotta be introduced. Mr. Snowman is gonna stalk us through the house. And try and kill us. Hello, Akane. Excuse me, I have something I'd like to ask of you, Miss Akane. Do you take sleep medication? Does my beautiful face look so haggard that I have to rely on sleep medication? What do you think? No, stop that. I have to ask everyone this exact same question before I can progress the plot. I mean, we know who does, but we're just getting all of the interaction that we can. Anyway, do you know of anyone who does in this house? I don't know of anyone that is for sure taking sleep medication. If you want my opinion, I think the most likely person to take some would be my mom. I see. Thank you for your time. I mean, she's angry and often unreasonable, but is actually trying to help once again in her own way. Excuse me, I have something I'd like to ask of you, Mr. Tsubaki. Do you take sleep medication? No, I do not take sleep medication. Blunt to the point. Excellent. Do you know of anyone who does in this house? I'm sorry, but no one comes to mind, sir. I see. Thank you for your time. Farewell. What? Hey, Nina. I'm always begging to play a game of cards to pass the time. And two people aren't enough to get a game going. So what do you think? Would you like to play around with us? Eh? Card games? I'd really like to play, but I have an investigation to do. I don't mind if you go play. Don't worry, Mr. Inaba still has me. I'm his new top assistant. Are you sure? When I need you, I'll simply snap my fingers twice. So be ready to come running. Last I checked, I was your assistant, not your personal servant. Whoa! What? Whoa! I'm so sorry, sir, young master. Are you two okay? They're completely drenched. I am truly terribly sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you, young master. Well, not like this isn't anything new for us. So this happens pretty often. Just the other day, Miss Sasimoto tripped and landed a pie smack dab in Tsubaki's face. Compared to that, this is nothing. That does certainly sound considerably worse. Young Master asks, I most sincerely apologize for my clumsiness. Here, follow me and let's get your clothes changed. Let go! Let me go! Don't you dare touch me! Whoa! Huh? What the? Asa? Huh? I'm able to change just fine on my own, Miss Sasimoto. So why don't you go ahead and help Mr. Inaba instead? I'm sorry, Nina. We'll have to play cards another time. Whoa! Are you okay, bruh? Are you okay, buddy? Of course. As you wish, young master. I have never seen anyone react so intensely like that. What came over him? I'm suspicious. So, Mr. Inaba, would you please follow me upstairs? I'll go help dry your clothes. I heard quite a commotion. Is everyone here all right? Eh! Oh, it's you, Mr. Ishihara. What happened here? My apologies, Mr. Ishihara. I did it again. Sasimoto, actually, would you please stay and clean up things here? Mr. Inaba, would you please come with me? You can use our shower facilities upstairs while I go dry your clothes for you. Yes, thank you. Wow. Wait here for a moment, sir. I'll fetch some towels for you to dry yourself off with. Of course. This is Mr. Ishihara's room. I'll need to broaden my search if I'm ever to find the killer. I should start searching through everyone's closets for any clues or information. Here it appears Mr. Ishihara's shirts and butler uniforms are straightened and hung meticulously. It's what one would expect just by looking at him. Ooh, investigation! Each closet will typically have 2 points of interest. Wow, okay. There's a butler suit hanging there. There's a shirt hanging here. Yeah, they've really doubled down on the investigation aspect this time. Although I don't actually think there's anything to find in there. Beautifully polished. Oh, wow. There are plenty of practical books here. Worry-free living, fundamentals of cooking, Kyo's tips to housekeeping, healthy habits, healthy life. Something tells me I might learn more if I look through everyone's bookshelves. Maybe I can even find a journal of sorts. Whatever it is, I need to be thorough. Okay. Bookshelves. Typically have 6 points of interest. Okay. Practical books here for self-help and improvement. There's also something wedged here between the books. It's titled Kyo's Tips for Housekeeping. Could this be someone's diary? Well, fundamentals of cooking, worry-free living, Dunshari, the art of decluttering. Where's Marie Kondo? Does this bring you joy, Ishihara? Cooking books here full of recipes. The Akashi family dinner recipe. Is that a reference to part 1? Can we read said diary? Oh, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here are your towels. Thank you. When you leave, the shower facilities will be right in front of you. It's normally for household staff use, so I hope that won't trouble you, sir. Once you start taking your shower, please leave your clothes outside. I'll go dry them immediately. They should be ready by the time you are finished, sir. Will do. Shower time. Oh! Oh, yeah. That's gonna be the thumbnail. Just kidding, no. That was unpleasant to say the least. You look like you're having fun. Mr. Inaba, how are you faring? Much better now that Mr. Ishihara took care of me. That's good. Be sure to let me know as soon as possible if you experience any chills of anything, or anything of that sort. Thank you for your concern, Doctor. Wow, that escalated. In many ways. Huh. That was entirely unexpected. Before I talk to you, shift off to get police protection. I feel like there's a lot happening here, which I feel like might get tied into other events. I don't know if there are actually any branching paths in this game, but whoa, look at all this snow. No kidding, I didn't notice it accumulated so much. It's cold. Oh, is that always Fred, Mr. Snowman over there? There he is. Look at him, he's so cute. She sure has a talent for making snowmen, doesn't she? Hey, I said it's cold. Let's hurry and get inside. My hair is still wet and everything. Geez, Mr. Inaba, a little chilly air won't kill you. Huh? Hey guys, look up there. Over there, in the second floor's window. Is that who I think it is? Well, it is. That's Miss Sasimoto and Mr. Sakaki. Not two people who I'd expect to see together. I wonder what they're talking about. Must be something nice. Just look at the smile on Miss Sasimoto's face. They seem awfully intimate. No way! Could it be that they're going out? Miss Sasimoto's a common housekeeper, and Mr. Sakaki is the son to a wealthy family. Oh, maybe this is one of their many secret romantic rendezvous to hide their forbidden relationship with that family. What kind of sappy tripe is going on with that head of yours? Sounds like something straight out of a love drama. Call it women's intuition, Mr. Inaba. Sure, whatever you say. Okay, guys, that's enough staring and gawking. We don't want to get caught. Let's go back on inside. Yeah, of course, sorry. I got way too caught up in this interesting new development. It's so cold. Could go for some hot coffee. I'll make some for you later, Mr. Inaba. The snowman that Howie made. Instead of the traditional bucket hat, he's wearing a hard hat which reads Nakaya Construction. Why is the snowman wearing a hard hat on his head? They traditionally should be wearing a bucket. Maybe Aoi couldn't find a bucket nearby? Nakaya Construction, another reference? He was the gruff, blonde-haired fella. From the first game, right? Okay. Where is everybody? Yep, Mr. Ishihara is on the second floor. You are down here where we left you. Miss Sasimoto does. We need to go talk to Miss Sasimoto. Talk to you. We haven't talked to you yet. Excuse me. There's something I'd like to ask of you, Mr. Ishihara. Do you take sleep medication? Sleep medication, you say? No, I do not take them, sir. Do you know of anyone who does in this house? No, I can't say that I do, sir. I apologize for not being of more help. That is all right. Thank you for your time. Nina, do you take sleep medication? Doctor, Mr. Inaba, why are you asking me? I have to ask everyone this question, Nina. Excuse me. Something I'd like to ask of you, Miss Shimizu. Do you take sleep medication? What? Sleep medication? No, I don't take anything like that. Do you know of anyone who does in this house? Hello? I don't live here, do I? Do you seriously already forget that? Whatever, I'll throw you a bone. The only person who I can speak for is my fiancé. I've never seen him take any sort of medicine. I see. Thank you for your time. Bye. Okay. Hello, asshole. Excuse me, I have something I'd like to ask of you, Mr. Natsume. Do you take sleep medication? I take it when alcohol is just as potent as sleeping aid, and a heck of a lot tastier. Okay. Do you know of anyone who does in this house? Ha! Great powers of observation there, detective. You're telling me you can't tell just by looking at people with that icy glare of yours? You should have already known my answer before you asked. Oh yeah, and my princess doesn't take them either. Saved you a trip. You can thank me later. Thanks. I appreciate it. I didn't want to talk to her anyway. Besides, I already did talk to her. Yes, I know that doesn't make sense. Okay, let's accomplish this objective. Hey, honey. Inspector Harima, I have a request for you. Oh? What do you need, Mr. Inaba? It's in regards to Miss Sakura. Don't worry, I heard you crystal clear. I'll personally escort Miss Sakura straight away. Thank you. You can all rest easy knowing she's in good hands. I wonder if we can skip that. Why does Inspector Harima have to have a husband? I really missed my chance there. Yes, you did. It appears Mr. Sakaki was put to sleep with sleeping pills and then strangled to death by a rope afterwards. Thank you for that. Oh. Excuse me, I have something I'd like to ask of you, ma'am. Do you take sleep medication? No, I'm sorry, but I can't take sleep medication. It makes me feel lightheaded. Do you know of anyone who does in this house? I haven't heard of anyone in my family mentioning taking them. If they hid that fact from me, then I wouldn't know. I see. Thank you for your time, ma'am. Oh, let's go bug Sasimoto. So we got three unexpected extra tidbits in this video on our quest to get to the sleeping pills corner quandary. We found 3 bits of unexpected information. Sasimoto and Tsubaki seem to be really... They throw around intimate to be really comfortable with each other, to the point where both of them appear to be laughing and enjoying each other's company. Which I suppose that would qualify as intimate. We have, what the hell was up with Asusa? We saw hints of that last night? With the whole, I'm 15, I'm a big boy, I'm not gonna take a bath with the rest of my family, I'm a big boy, I can take my own baths. I'm a big boy, I don't need you to help me change my clothes. But that was really aggressive reaction. So we have that to think about. And we have the death threats to Sakura, which is... feels like that's an obvious source. Feels like that's a way that something that Natsume would... Again, it's hard to tell if he's just a unpleasant idiot, or if he actually has malicious intent, or if his fiancée has malicious intent. It's hard to say. Again, there's still a question with his fiancée, whether she actually wants him to inherit all of that and get the house and have to live in the house. It seemed like she didn't want to be there. It's hard to say whether that was him or his fiancée, or if someone else took the opportunity of his stupid declaration at breakfast to slide that in under there. We also got the note from Rindo's affair earlier on, which was odd if it's note male and female twins, which really screams Umineko different ways. Yes, is there anything I can help you with? Yes, in fact, there's something I need to ask of you. Do you take any sleep medications, Miss Sasamo? Sleep medication? Why, yeah, I do. I take sleeping pills, sir. And are you still currently taking them? Yeah, I still take them, sir. For about 3 months or so, I've had terrible bouts of insomnia, so I have been recently taking sleeping pills to help me sleep. Actually, I would really appreciate it if you could please keep this bit of information to yourselves. I don't want to worry the others. Don't worry, your information is safe with me, man, and the police. Thank you very much, sir. Before I go, may I ask where you keep your sleeping pills? I keep it in the vanity table drawer of my quarters. Is the drawer always locked? No, it usually isn't, sir. One last question before I let you go. Notice anything unusual with your bottle of sleeping pills lately? Yeah, you're correct. I don't know how you knew that. It was about 3 days ago. I noticed that some of my sleeping pills went missing, sir. It could be possible that I made a mistake and accidentally took too many one day or something of that nature, sir. I see. Thank you for your time. Of course, if you'll excuse me. So Miss Sasimoto was taking sleeping pills. After all that distraction, we arrived at that answer. I say we arrived at that answer, but we found the answer way early on. That just took us forever to actually get to achieving that answer officially. Yes, it's possible that it was her sleeping pills that were taken from her room. It seems that we've likely found the origin of the sleep medication. We've asked everyone we can regarding the sleeping pills. Let's go back to my guest room to summarize everything we've learned so far. Sounds like a good plan to me. Alright, summarize time. Oh wow, we can just go right into people's cabinets now, or is this just... Oh, yep. We can just go into everyone's cabinets now. Overalls hanging here. There's a shirt hanging here. Hell yeah. How to plant a garden. Healthy habits, healthy life. Worry-free living. Fundamentals of cooking. All about gardening. Illustrated guide to flowers in winter. Where's Sasimoto? There she is. Vanity table. Sasimoto's bottle of sleeping pills appears to be still inside the vanity table drawer. Now, she told us earlier she doesn't lock her drawer. Main uniform, shirt, nothing odd. Books, practical books for self-help. My shit list. Who's on your shit list, Sasimoto? Healthy living, healthy life, worry-free living, fundamentals of cooking, etiquette book of politeness, appropriate manners, the complete edition. My shit list. Nice, huh? Okay. Interesting. Can I raid your cabinet with you in here? Yes, I can. White trench coat. Leather jacket. Practical books. Healthy habits, healthy life. Worry-free living. Wow, lots of similar books. Cooking. Exploring music guitar edition. Businessman's handbook. Unused. While we're here, let's storm your closet. Knit cardigan. And a dress. You don't have a bookshelf, so... Hi. Nina, what's in your closet? Nothing. Hello, what is in your closet? A dress. Business suit. Very formal of you. Beauty Techniques compilation. Healthy habits, healthy life. Worry-free living. Fundamentals of cooking. Career paths for women. You're a strong girl. Fashion magazines. Thank you. What is in... Dress. Elementary school uniform. What's in your bookshelf? French language challenge. For a child this young to be already learning advanced French. Could she be a prodigy? Healthy habits, healthy life. Worry-free living. Cooking. And my snowman. I can be a morning person. Yes, you can. And you are. Oh, hello. Please leave the matter of Miss Sakura's safety to me. Thanks. Thank you for requesting protection for my sake. Big book. Handmade jewelry and associate. Accessories and associates? Handmade associates. Healthy living, healthy life. Worry-free living. Learn how to knit. That's the big one, I presume. Amidst the falling petals. Romance. Cooking. Not really much of interest to see in there. Maxi dress. Fill me in. What is a maxi dress? Cardigan hanging here. Answer in the comments below. What is in your book closet? Business suit. Knit cardigan. Fits you, Sakaki. Adult's Guide to Business Conversations. Healthy habits, healthy life. Worry-free living. Manuals of cooking. Introduction to C programming language. Really? C? What? The art of picking up girls. I don't believe I've read that one. Maybe it's related to a hobby of some sort. Yes, literally picking up girls, sweeping them off their feet. Naturally, I mean, actually picking up girls. What do you got, son? Middle school boy's uniform. And a knit cardigan. What do you got here? Entrance exam study guide. Does that mean Azusa is readying himself for high school? There's a row of practical books here for self-help and improvement. One of them is titled Healthy Habits, Healthy Life. Worry-free life. Manuals of cooking. Whoa. Shikitaka Koma... Oh! Sneaky bugger. Komatsu from the last game. Oh no. The Testimony of Mr. X. That's a bad book to have. Don't do that. Okay, so you're down here now. Whoa, what was that? That sounded like a plate breaking. Might have come from the dining room. Let's get going, Mr. Inaba. Yeah. Figured where the crashing sound came from. Well. Hopefully nothing bad happened. I don't see anything here. Maybe in the next room. It's completely shattered. Yeah, it looks like it was a teacup. Oh, and I see a small pool of clear liquid by it. What? Looks like it wasn't just the teacup that shattered. Also some kind of vial. Liquid seems to have come from the vial itself. Guys? Don't you smell something strange? Don't breathe in, everyone! We should start ventilating this room immediately. What? Just do as he says, Aimura. Poison. Please, the both of you, wear these breathing masks for the time being. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Dr. Harima. What on earth was that liquid? Judging from the distinctive odor, it was likely methanol alcohol. Methanol alcohol? We often see it used as fuel for alcohol lamps, correct? Yes, and even ingesting just as little as 2 tablespoons of methanol alcohol is enough to be fatal. Also, it's flammable and toxic. Just breathing in the fumes can cause symptoms such as headaches, nausea, and dizziness. This is a large part of the reason I suggested we ventilate immediately. Oh my god! Why was it here? To kill someone. It's the only reason I can think of. Do you think it's the same killer that murdered Mr. Sakaki? Are we dealing with a serial killer? Whoever the poisoner was, they made a blunder. Aside from that, I cannot say with any degree of certainty that this is the same criminal. You're saying this poisoner could be another killer with a different purpose. What the world was that sound? It wasn't me, I didn't break anything, sir. Ah, you two, please put on these breathing masks. Huh? Is there a reason why we must wear them, sir? Apparently someone had dropped a vial of poison on the floor. Breathing masks are so we won't breathe in the fumes. But poison? Are any of you injured or sick? We're fine, Mr. Ishihara. When we came in, this teacup was already broken. That's good then. Sasimoto, we should clean this up immediately. Ah, please be careful not to get this chemical in contact with your skin. It's also flammable, so refrain from using fire for now. Yes, we clean up all of our messes with fire. Or just don't light any fires nearby when you clean it up. Understood, sir. What about the kitchen, sir? Is it still safe to use? I believe it should be okay. We ventilated the area immediately. Oh, yeah, especially if there are fumes about. Definitely don't light fires. However, we don't know if the person responsible might have administered this poison elsewhere. So take further precaution. I highly recommend not to use any food or ingredients that are already in the house. Yes, of course, sir. To be safe, I would completely change all of the tableware. And one last thing. In order to not stir a panic, I ask everyone here to please keep this incident a secret for now. For the rest of the residents. Understood, sir. I'll make all the necessary arrangements right after this. Oh, this teacup, it's something the matter. No, I'm probably overthinking it. It's just that this teacup belongs to Miss Sakura. Oh, it's Miss Sakura's. So the poisoner specifically targeted Miss Sakura for the inheritance? Then they definitely have to be the same person who sent her the death threat. That seems most probable, doesn't it? I'm just glad that this incident was prevented before it even started. But I wonder why they didn't follow through. Did they really make a mistake and drop the vial and teacup? Or did their conscience stop them? We can discuss that later, Nina. For now, let's leave so we don't bother Mr. Ishihara and Miss Sasimoto with their cleaning. Ah, yes. We should resume our original goal of going back to the guest room to summarize what we've learned so far. Let's do that. Miss Sasimoto, Mr. Ishihara, thank you for all your help. We'll take care of it, ma'am. Leave this to us, ma'am. Well then. Sasimoto, I need you to handle the table while I'll take care of tonight's dinner. Certainly, sir. Well, that was unexpected. Now with that cleared up, we should summarize everything we've learned back at my guest room. Roger that. Boom. I think for now, let's end this video off. Yeah, we'll end off here. When we return, resume, we'll begin our summary. That's a good way to start off the next video after this. Wow, a lot happened. Surprisingly, a lot happened. Until next time, until then.